Hi everybody, Tashi here from Piximommy's Reborns. Welcome back to everybody new. Hello and welcome. I am just popping in, maybe, to say hello. And well, this little guy needs to be changed, so I thought I would do that and chat to you all for a few minutes. To those of you that are new, this is my Stanley Oliver. Well, yeah, the Stanley Oliver sculpt by Chenza Dolls. He is sculpted as a Down syndrome baby, and this little bub was actually reborn by me. As some of you may know, I'm new to reborning, and I think he was he the third baby I reborn? I'm not even sure now. He might have been the third baby that I painted. Anyhow, um, I'm gonna start getting him changed. I have this little Carter's set from last year that's so cute. That's like their garden vegetable. I gotta I gotta put more stuffing in him. Y'all see how he needs to be able to sit up a little bit more because I like to kind of sit him up to take pictures and stuff. You know, he's smiling, so I feel like he's like a little bit older, a little bit anyway. But he's so I gotta fix that. I should have done that before this video. Anyhow, I have this that I'm gonna stick on him. It's really so cold here on Long Island, New York. I mean, today it's like it's not raining, but it's very damp. It was raining last night, and it's just chilly and bitter. But this is pants, so, and is it sleeves? Yeah, it actually is sleeves. So this is like a perfect kind of feels spring, but is warmer. So something you might actually put on a baby this time of year. And the spike harders, and I'm sure it's newborn, size newborn. Um, so while I'm getting started, I want to remind you all to go smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. So my last video that I made, I got such a great response from all of you, and quite a few messages that came in. I hope to get to them all. And when I say my messages is I set up like I don't take requests anymore. I have the thing off um so that I don't get overwhelmed because I've been here several years now. So it's just the people that I guess are already, able to get through, which is fine. But I just don't like accept new ones, if that makes sense. Um, but I really, really appreciate all of you so much and all of the amazing comments. So I talked a bit about SAD syndrome, seasonal affective disorder, and myself, and what I've been going through the past few winters, as well as uh, well, how I've been kind of mentally and physically since and probably from the pandemic. And a lot of your responses was like, thank you for talking about this type of thing, because it's something really hard to even admit to yourself, let alone get on publicly and talk about it. But, I had got myself in a habit of, ordering most of my household things and everything online and not going out. And I have, my 19-year-old daughter who drives and shares my truck with me. So in the beginning of the pandemic, she was the one doing like the grocery shopping and the things that needed to be done out because, you know, we felt and she felt that she's younger and that sort of thing. So you want to try to protect the older people, right? Not that I'm old, but and my parents, my gosh, in the beginning we were dropping off all their groceries in front of the garage so that there was like no contact and stuff. Everybody was terrified. And everybody didn't I don't think we thought it was going to last this long. Nobody did. So, the jokes that we had going around in the beginning to keep ourselves, it's like that nervous jitter of, jokes that you make, like, oh, I'm doing retail therapy, shopping for baby clothes, because the big event of the day is walking down to the mailbox to see what's there, and ha ha ha, we're all laughing. And here we are some year and a half so later, realizing, holy crap, the big event of my day is walking down to the mailbox. And not only that, but I'm winded and out of breath just from walking to my mailbox. And that's like a reality that's setting in for a lot of us now. Now that things are, I guess, easing up, mask mandates are off. Not that you shouldn't be careful and do what you all gotta do. I'm just saying things are gradually getting back to normal, but some of us are struggling to do that because you get in this cycle of I would say it's certainly a form of depression, a mild to moderate. I know I had at least one comment on the last video that said that's called agoraphobic or agoraphobia. And I'd like to say that agoraphobia is something, it's a medical condition, and that is, and I hope I'm saying this definition correct, and anybody, please feel free to correct me in the comments. But I believe that's like when you don't go out at all or have a like actual fear, like, yeah, a fear of going out of the house. That is something that personally I would tell all of you, to speak to your medical professional about. I don't, I would not recommend trying to handle that by by encouraging one another to get out and stuff, because I think that's a little more like different. I could be wrong, and of course it's possible. So for anybody, right, that has any excuse me, any sort of physical ailments to begin with, which was what I was talking about with my back and everything, so if you're prone to depression, if you're prone to anxiety, if you are prone to agoraphobia, then yes, maybe the pandemic could have, could make that harder on people. It certainly made it harder on me with my back and the SAD syndrome, or seasonal affective disorder. And you should see your doctor, for that. And some people may need medication. Some people may need therapy. Everybody's different. So I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just chatting to you all about, most of y'all that are watching are in the doll community, and we chat about these things. We talk about our lives. And I openly talk about these things. I think that, there's a lot of stuff that I definitely keep private, but there's also a whole lot of stuff like this that I feel comfortable to share with you all, because I know it's helping someone else to hear that they're not alone. You're not alone. If you're experiencing this and you've been experiencing a struggling acclimating back into life, because you've gotten yourself mentally and physically in a state where you're not up and out. It's almost like, when you're completely out of shape, it's very, very hard to get going. And it's very discouraging because, like I described, and I would recommend, if you're interested in this, watch my last video. I talked about starting to walk and just walk 2 houses down and back, and how pathetic it felt, how absolutely defeated you feel when you're like, why am I even bothering, But trust me, you want to bother. Take 2 steps. get up off the couch, get up and sit down, whatever, wherever your physical being is, and whatever you can do to move your body more than you are, it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. I did it. I felt pathetic. I felt like a whole lot of nothing, but I did it, and I kept doing it every day, and I am now, I mean, it was like in less than 2 weeks time, and now I'm up to 1 mile a day, and I'm blown past on my way back those 2 houses that only 2 weeks before that I could only make it there and back. Like, that's a big change. Everybody's different. It may come slower, it may come faster, and I lucked out because, with it, thank gosh, it wasn't bothering my sciatica. And I think why is because I did do it gradually, very gradually and slowly. And I said, okay, how am I feeling the next day from it? Because, we automatically want to just haul butt and get out there like exactly in the place we were. And then our bodies can't handle it, and something goes wrong. We strain something, pull something, we're in pain, and then you can't do anything. So you don't want to hurt yourself. You want to go at your own pace, whatever that is. So even if it's 2 steps for, a month until you could take 3 steps, it is worth it. You will eventually get yourself, going and back. I definitely highly recommend, getting to, the doctor. I know, like, I don't think I've had my blood work done in the past 2 years. I don't think. It's been a while. And I feel like I may be deficient in, vitamins. I bumped up the D3, but I could need a B12 shot. I could need iron. I could need anything, and I don't know. I'm going to find out shortly. But that's just another step in, getting better, getting back to life. And we all can do it. You all can do it. And so I'm gonna keep updating you all, of course, in between the dolly stuff, in between the fun stuff. I did a reel today on Instagram. I made such a fool of myself to one of the, you know how you watch the reels and like you hear the audio, you can save that audio, right, from the reels that you watch. And I was like, oh, this is a good song, the beat, what it says, whatever. And so I'm there, and I had already put myself up to the challenge like a week or so ago, to make some reels, to continue to learn how to make reels, because I'm just like with the technology and getting the music to match where, oh my goodness, so I'm not great at it. But what I'm saying is, so it took some time to just play around, and I took some, photos, some quote selfies, and, took a video, and I put myself up there dancing around in front of the camera for you all. For me, you know what I mean? For me, to help make myself feel better, to have a better day, to be determined to have a good day, and to keep those, like that dopamine in your brain rising. You gotta move, you gotta smile. Sometimes you are grinning through the pain, but it's better to do that, because it will start to actually come, and you will actually start to feel better if you're smiling, talking, up, out, moving. If you're not leaving your house, moving in front of the camera. Who cares if you make a fool of yourselves, especially those of us in the doll community. I think a lot of us are more middle-aged, and even if you're young and in the same boat, it doesn't matter. People of all ages, just people. If you're in a boat where you're, you know, whatever, if you're, you know, in pain, mentally, physically, put yourself out there. No one's gonna laugh at you. And if they do, that's their problem. It's not yours. It's definitely not your problem. If you're just like having fun, trust me on this one. A lot of people are gonna be like, go you, you know. This community, I will be like, go you. I know a lot of people that will be like, go you. You know what I mean? Like, because, you know, we're here to support one another as human beings. And, you know, the journey in life is difficult enough. We've all struggled greatly, you know, these past couple of years and through this pandemic. And, you know, if we can't as human beings support one another, then, you know, that's on the people that get left out and don't want to be supportive. And by be supportive, I, you know, obviously I'm not getting into like, you know, serious stuff or whatever that goes on. You can be supportive just simply by leaving someone alone if you don't like them, but you all know what that's not what I'm getting to. Try. It feels good to make someone else feel good. It feels good to make yourself feel good. And sometimes we've just got to grin and bear it and do whatever we have to do to get ourselves feeling better. Most of us, I think, have something living depending on us, whether you have children or fur babies or, you know, parents or brothers or sisters, cousins, friends, a neighbor, somebody. And if you don't, you have yourself. You're here on this earth, you're alive. Take a breath, you're alive. You know what I mean? And that's a good day. It's a good day for all of us. So anyway, if you want to follow me on Instagram, there's always a link in the description bar below. If you hit on the bottom of the screen, it drops down. You can go laugh at my reel. And of course, see pictures of all of the dolls in my collection. In addition, if you would like to further support my channel and become an exclusive member behind the scenes, you can click the blue join button next to subscribe or the link below. It's $1.99 a month. That's all inclusive. You can cancel it at any time. You must be 18 years or older to join. But for literally less than the price of a cup of coffee a month, come on in, see what's behind the scenes there. I will be doing a scheduled live this week. In fact, I have to put it up. I'm going to be doing it Thursday evening at 7 p.m. And then I'm going to hit up weekly doing scheduled ones because I want to hang out with my Pixie squad. So anyway, gear up for that. And especially, you know, I haven't been feeling well and I feel like I've been lagging on that, and I'm sharing my whole journey in painting in there as well. And I've kind of been like, just, you know, I haven't been painting for like a month, I think, and there's 2 babies on my table. So I need to get back started with that. But either way, I got to get back in there hanging out with all of you. I appreciate all of you that have hung in there and supported me through this time that, yeah, it's been kind of difficult on me. But I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm gonna hopefully live to see another day, and so are you. So thank you all so much. Please, I love all of your comments. Please feel free to comment. I read all of my comments. It puts a big smile on my face every day to come and read what you all have to say. I read all my comments on Instagram as well. I love to hear all about you all and what you're going through, and if you have anything to add, any suggestions for myself or for others, or you just want to share your day. Please feel free to do that here. All right, everyone. Till next time. God bless.